Your soulmate wants to tell you the truth, but, my beloved child, before you decide this message is only another story, listen carefully because what is happening behind the silence is far greater than you realize. Your soulmate has reached a moment where hiding the truth has become more painful than speaking it. For so long they believed keeping everything locked inside would protect both of you, but every sunrise has made that secret heavier, and every night has reminded them that time is running out. They have replayed the same conversation inside their mind hundreds of times, wondering how your eyes would look, how your voice would sound, and whether you would still believe them after everything that has happened. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The reason this message found you today is because an invisible countdown has already begun. A moment is approaching that neither of you expected to arrive this soon. Strange coincidences, unexpected memories, and emotions that appeared without warning were never random. They were quiet signs leading both of you toward one unforgettable truth. But there is one thing your soulmate still fears more than anything else. They are afraid that after finally telling you everything, they might lose the very person they have spent so long trying to protect. That fear has kept their heart trapped between silence and courage. Yet something unexpected happened recently that changed everything. A single realization shattered the walls they had built around themselves, and now keeping quiet feels almost impossible. Stay till the end, because the truth they have carried for so long is unlike anything you have imagined, and once it begins to unfold, nothing between you will ever feel the same again. There is something your soulmate has never admitted to anyone, not even to the people closest to them. The truth is not about forgetting you. It is about never being able to escape the connection they feel whenever your name crosses their mind. They tried convincing themselves that distance would erase the memories, that time would weaken the emotions, and that life would naturally push both of you onto different paths. Instead, every attempt only brought them back to the same place. They started noticing reminders of you in the most ordinary moments. A familiar song. A random street. A conversation between strangers. Every little sign seemed to whisper your presence back into their life. They fought against it because they believed revealing the truth would create more questions than answers. But recently someone said something so unexpected that it completely shook their heart. Those simple words forced them to face what they had avoided for so long. Since that moment, they have realized the greatest mistake was never loving you. The greatest mistake was believing they had enough time to keep hiding it. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, while you are listening, they are standing at the edge of a decision that could permanently change the direction of both your lives. They know that once the truth leaves their lips, there will be no way to take it back. That is exactly why every passing hour feels heavier than the last. They are searching for the perfect moment, but deep inside they already know perfect moments rarely exist. Sometimes the truth simply arrives because it can no longer stay hidden. Now pay close attention because the next part of this story holds the piece that almost nobody sees. Your soulmate is not only carrying words they want to say. They are carrying regret for every opportunity they allowed to disappear. They remember the conversations they never started, the messages they almost sent, and the moments when fear spoke louder than their heart. Those memories follow them everywhere, reminding them that silence has already stolen too much time. But something extraordinary is beginning to happen. The same fear that once controlled every decision is slowly losing its power. In its place, courage is quietly growing stronger every single day. That change is surprising even them because they never imagined they would reach this point. They can almost picture the moment when everything hidden finally comes into the light. They imagine your reaction over and over again, hoping that understanding will be stronger than confusion. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth they want to reveal is not just another confession. It is the missing piece behind every delay, every strange coincidence, every unanswered question, and every emotion that refused to disappear. But before they can finally speak, one last unexpected event is about to take place, an event so shocking that it will force them to choose between protecting the secret forever or revealing everything they have been hiding. And once that choice is made, there will be no turning back. A quiet shift has already begun, even though nobody around your soulmate can see it yet. On the outside, everything appears ordinary, but inside their heart, a storm has been building stronger with every passing day. They have reached the point where pretending feels heavier than honesty. Every smile they force hides another sentence they wish they had already spoken to you. Every conversation with someone else somehow reminds them of the one conversation they truly need to have. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason you have felt an unexplainable pull lately. It is because the distance between silence and truth is becoming smaller than ever before. Your soulmate keeps asking themselves the same question again and again: what if I wait too long? That single thought refuses to leave their mind. They are beginning to understand that fear can protect a secret for a while, but it can also destroy the chance to share it forever. That realization has changed everything. They no longer see tomorrow as something guaranteed. They only see an opportunity that could disappear if they remain silent one moment longer. Stay till the end, because the next step they are preparing to take is far more unexpected than anyone could imagine. The most surprising part is that your soulmate has already come close to telling you the truth more than once. They opened a message and stared at the screen for several long minutes before closing it again. They picked up the phone, only to put it back down because their heartbeat became too loud to ignore. They even imagined accidentally meeting you somewhere, hoping destiny would make the first move for them. But every time the moment arrived, fear whispered one final warning into their heart. What if you had already moved on? What if the truth arrived too late? Those questions have trapped them for far too long. Yet something recently happened that completely changed the direction of their thinking. They realized that living with uncertainty is far more painful than facing an honest answer. That discovery shocked them because they had spent so much time believing the opposite. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now they are preparing themselves for a conversation they once believed would never happen. They are replaying every possible outcome, but deep inside, one feeling continues growing stronger than all the others. Hope. A hope they thought had disappeared forever is suddenly alive again, pushing them closer to revealing everything they have hidden. But there is one final obstacle standing between your soulmate and the truth, and it is far greater than simple fear. It is the weight of everything left unsaid over all this time. They wonder whether one conversation can truly heal months, or even years, of silence. They wonder whether your heart will recognize the sincerity behind every word they have been protecting. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the answer to those questions is approaching much faster than they expected. Your soulmate has quietly made a decision that nobody around them knows about. They have chosen a specific moment when they will stop running from their feelings. They have promised themselves that if one final sign appears, they will no longer hide behind excuses or hesitation. What they do not realize is that the sign they have been waiting for is already beginning to unfold. An ordinary moment is about to become unforgettable. A conversation that seems completely normal will suddenly turn into the opportunity they have been praying for. And when that happens, the very first words they choose to speak will reveal a truth so unexpected that it will completely change the meaning of everything you thought you knew about your connection. Everything is becoming impossible for your soulmate to ignore now. The truth has reached the point where it refuses to stay hidden any longer. Every attempt to distract themselves has only made their feelings louder. They wake up thinking about what they should have said months ago, and they fall asleep imagining what could happen if they finally find the courage to speak. The silence that once felt safe now feels like a prison they created with their own fears. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason this message continues unfolding exactly when it does. Your soulmate is standing closer to the biggest emotional decision of their life than ever before. They have begun noticing signs that seem impossible to explain. Unexpected conversations, familiar names appearing at random, memories returning without warning. Each one feels like another reminder that the truth cannot be delayed forever. Deep inside, they know the moment is approaching. They cannot stop it anymore, and strangely, they no longer want to. For the first time in a long while, they are beginning to believe that honesty may lead them somewhere fear never could. One memory keeps returning to them over and over again. It is not because it was the happiest moment they ever experienced. It is because it was the moment they realized your presence changed something inside them forever. At first, they ignored that feeling, believing it would eventually disappear. Instead, it quietly grew stronger until it became impossible to deny. They started comparing every new person they met to you, and every comparison ended the same way. No one carried the peace, the familiarity, or the connection they always felt whenever they thought about you. That realization frightened them because it forced them to admit something they had spent so long denying. The truth they want to tell you is not something that appeared overnight. It has been growing silently through every season, every delay, and every unanswered question. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. They now understand that hiding the truth has never protected their heart. It has only delayed the future they secretly wished could become real. Every hour that passes makes them feel as though destiny is gently pushing them toward the one conversation they can no longer escape. Now something even more surprising is beginning to unfold. Someone close to your soulmate has started noticing the change within them. They have been asked unexpected questions, received curious looks, and heard words that struck deeper than anyone realized. Without revealing your name, they found themselves defending feelings they had never openly admitted before. That moment caught them completely off guard. It was as though their heart answered before their mind had the chance to hide the truth again. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They walked away from that conversation realizing there is almost nothing left to hide. The secret that once lived safely inside their heart is now searching for a way into the open. But what they still don't know is that another unexpected event is about to happen. A moment that will remove every remaining excuse they have been holding on to. When that final barrier disappears, they will have only one choice left, to finally tell you the truth they have carried for so long. And what they reveal first will leave you questioning every silence, every coincidence, and every strange feeling that brought you to this exact moment. The final walls around your soulmate's heart are beginning to crack in ways they never expected. They have stopped asking themselves whether they should tell you the truth. Now they are asking only one question: when? That single change has transformed everything. The fear that once controlled every decision is no longer as powerful as the hope growing inside them. They have started paying attention to every unexpected opportunity, every chance encounter, and every small moment that could bring your paths together again. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this even more surprising is that they recently discovered something about themselves they had never admitted before. They realized they were never protecting you by staying silent. They were only protecting themselves from the possibility of rejection. That realization struck them harder than anything else. It forced them to see that every day spent hiding the truth was another day spent moving further away from the future they secretly wanted with you. Stay till the end, because the next chapter of this story is closer than either of you realizes, and once it begins, there will be no returning to the way things were before. Then something happened that felt far too meaningful to ignore. During an ordinary moment, your soulmate heard a simple sentence from someone they trust, but those few words stayed with them long after the conversation ended. It was almost as if life itself was quietly telling them that some opportunities come only once. From that moment forward, they could no longer convince themselves to wait. They began imagining what life would feel like if they continued carrying this secret forever, and the answer frightened them. The regret felt heavier than the risk. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They have already started preparing the words they want to say. They keep changing them, rewriting them inside their mind, hoping to find the perfect beginning. But deep down they know the perfect words are not what matter. What matters is finally allowing the truth to breathe after being trapped for so long. They are beginning to understand that honesty has a way of finding its own path, even when everything else seems uncertain. And now the biggest surprise is almost here. Your soulmate believes they are the one planning this moment, but they have no idea that events are already moving faster than they realize. A completely unexpected situation is about to place both of you closer to the truth than ever before. It will seem ordinary at first, almost too small to notice, but within moments everything will begin to change. A hesitation will disappear. A question will finally be asked. A silence that lasted far too long will finally be broken. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth your soulmate has carried is far deeper than a simple confession. It explains every delay, every mixed signal, every strange coincidence, and every feeling that refused to fade with time. But the most shocking part has not been revealed yet. There is one detail they have hidden from everyone, a detail so unexpected that once it comes into the light, you will finally understand why they waited this long, why they could never truly let you go, and why the next words they speak may change both of your lives forever. A moment is now approaching that your soulmate can no longer postpone. The truth has followed them through countless days and sleepless nights, and now it feels as though every path leads back to you. They have stopped searching for excuses because every excuse has fallen apart. They have stopped convincing themselves that silence is the safer choice because silence has become the heaviest burden they have ever carried. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is something your soulmate finally understands that they never understood before. The greatest risk was never speaking the truth. The greatest risk was allowing fear to steal the future they dreamed about. That realization arrived suddenly, almost like a light breaking through a dark room. Since that moment, their heart has refused to return to the way it once was. They no longer wonder whether you still matter. They know you do. Every memory, every coincidence, and every unexpected reminder has led them to the same conclusion. Stay till the end, because the decision they are about to make will not only reveal what they have been hiding, it will reveal why everything had to happen exactly as it did. Your soulmate has already begun letting go of the weight they carried for so long. The guilt, the hesitation, the endless second-guessing, they are slowly disappearing. In their place is a quiet determination they have never felt before. They have imagined every possible outcome, yet one image keeps returning stronger than all the others, finally looking into your eyes without hiding anything. That vision has become impossible to ignore. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. They are beginning to realize that truth has a strange power. It waits patiently, but it never disappears. No matter how deeply it is buried, it always finds a way back into the light. Your soulmate can feel that moment drawing closer with every passing hour. They are no longer running from it. Instead, they are walking toward it one careful step at a time. What surprises them the most is how calm they have become. The fear that once seemed impossible to overcome is quietly fading because something much stronger has taken its place. The belief that some connections are too meaningful to remain hidden forever. Now listen carefully, because the final piece of this journey is already beginning to unfold. Very soon, an ordinary day will stop feeling ordinary. A simple conversation, an unexpected message, or a chance encounter will become the turning point neither of you saw coming. At first, it may seem like nothing has changed, but within moments the silence that has lasted for so long will finally begin to break. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate will realize there is no perfect time left to keep waiting. The only perfect moment is the one where honesty finally replaces fear. And when those first words leave their heart, you will understand that the truth was never meant to hurt you. It was meant to free both of you from every misunderstanding, every unanswered question, and every delay that kept your paths apart. But even after the truth is spoken, one final surprise will remain, because your soulmate has been quietly preparing something they have never told another soul, a step so unexpected that it could completely transform the future you once believed was impossible.